Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. Thanks again for watching. It is Sunday the 30th of November. Yep, the very last day of November 2014. Heading into December tomorrow. So what better time to take a look then at our forecast for the whole of December? Well, I say forecast, it's more guidance. You know how these things work. I mean, it's impossible to give you a forecast going ahead that far. But what we can do is give you some sort of steer, some sort of guidance as to where pressure patterns will take us and how things might develop. Now, thinking of December and thinking of Christmas, a couple of ideal Christmas gifts for you. This is my Weatherwise DVD. Lasts for about 2 hours and it's got little 5-minute sections on fronts, on pressure, on clouds, on all aspects of the weather and how you can improve your forecasting of it. So that's the DVD, but I've also got the book as well, which is the Pocket Weather Forecaster, and that is a book about how to identify clouds and the weather that they foretell. Runs to just under 90 pages. It's full colour and it's a coffee table book basically that you can pick up, read when you need. You can pop it in your bag, you can take it out with you, and it just helps you look at the clouds and decide what sort of weather you can expect. Both of those available now from weatherweb.net. Got several in stock of Weatherwise. Not that many of the Pocket Weather Forecaster left, so if you want one for Christmas or you're buying one for somebody else for Christmas, then I suggest you do it pretty quickly, because I don't think we'll get stocks back in of the Pocket Weather Forecaster before the big day itself. Now, on with the forecast. Now, this is the forecast that was issued to private clients back in the middle of November. I've not changed it. I wanted to show you it in its raw, really, just to give you an idea as to where we thought things were going then. This is the period from the 1st until the 7th of December. By the way, I should say, if you're interested in becoming a private client, use the contact form at the top of the page here. So, private clients range from, well, individual farmers and individual shops, right the way through to multinational PLCs. So, if you want some more information, please do get in touch. So the forecast 1st to the 7th of December. This is how we saw things as developing. Thought that there would be more of an east to northeasterly flow across the south and east of the country during this period, bringing cool to cold conditions and little bits of rain at times across the south coast. We got there, look, a 30% sleet risk, and got that generally across the hills of the south. I think that risk is probably lowered a little bit, but given the way temperatures head this week, wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a little bit of sleet on the highest ground of the south. Gone for high pressure building further north, giving some good spells of sunshine across parts of Wales, northwest England and parts of Ireland, but thought with that easterly flow, probably eastern coastal areas of Scotland tending to be cloudy and a little bit cooler. Best of the sunshine always in more western areas. Now, as I say, this is the forecast issued in mid-November. There's been a few subtle changes since then, but essentially this is the story with a high pressure building in this week. Now, from the 8th to the 15th of December, we've gone for the idea of high pressure being down to the south of the country, and that bringing dry days down there, frosty and some fog and some cool days as well. Gone with it being cool as well over the east of Scotland and with northeast England. We thought only little amounts of rain up there on a northwesterly, generally less fog, but for the west, you'll notice here we'd gone windy and rather unsettled with some snow on the hills. This was the idea of the troughs moving through, bringing in a northwesterly flow, colder conditions up there, and that's pretty well where we are just at the moment with things. I think we'd stick with that forecast for now. So this is where things are getting a little bit more tricky. Actually, mid-November it looked more set in terms of where we thought things were going to go. But 16th to the 23rd, we've gone for the idea of northwesterly gales, some severe northwesterly gales, bringing some colder conditions with some snow on the hills. Thought about a few flakes down at low levels as well, but then eased it off later as higher pressure built, and probably a fairly cold week for all. Gone for cool to cold in the south, some early showers on the northwesterly flow, possibly wintry, but we thought later on it would become drier and milder as a ridge of high pressure built in towards Christmas week. And again, I think we stick with that idea for now. And into the final week of the month, so from Christmas Eve through to the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, gone with the idea basically of it being more unsettled overall, particularly across Scotland, Northern Ireland, parts of northwest England, with some rain coming in on a westerly flow. But we thought that that westerly flow, if it came in, would always be on the cool side. And then hints at pressure trying to build in late on, so possibly turning colder again towards the change of year. For England and Wales, thought that the ridge of high pressure would build in, so we got mostly dry and cool. May have overplayed the coolness a little bit, but there are indications still of it turning cooler at the end of the month. We thought frost and fog, possibly turning even colder towards the end of December. And again, don't see any reason to fundamentally change that just at the moment. May ease up on the really cold ideas. But again, I think we're kind of there. Now, as a whole, this is where we thought the month would be. Gone with the idea of more than normal rainfall for northern and western parts of Scotland. Now, still stick with that idea. Temperatures we'd gone probably 1 to 2 degrees Celsius below normal. I must admit, I'm going to stick now with about 1 degree Celsius below normal. Across eastern England, eastern Midlands, East Anglia, South East England, southern England, we've gone 40 to 60% of rainfall. Well, this really reflects the idea of higher pressure being in charge. Temperatures of 1 to 2 degrees Celsius below normal. Again, I think probably we go nearer the 1 degree Celsius below normal now, but may get a little bit colder late on in the month. So, perhaps I may well have overplayed that a little bit. Perhaps we should stick at 1 to 2 degrees below. And then the bit in between, near normal rainfall totals, that's probably a bit high now. We'd probably bring that down to near 80%. Temperatures of 1 to 3 degrees Celsius below, not sure. I think we'd probably go for a 1 to 2 degrees Celsius below normal now. So basically we're looking at 1 here, probably a 1 to 2 here, and I think a 1 to 2 degrees Celsius below normal here as well. But generally you can see that forecast issued in the middle of November, and actually we formulated it at the beginning of the month and we're starting to tell clients about that then early November. Overall, that picture seems to be holding. So plenty to ponder then about December's weather there. It'll be interesting to see how it shapes up, won't it? Now, tomorrow what we'll do on Monday is we'll do a quick review of how our November forecast shaped up. And, of course, we'll do our forecast for the week ahead and we'll take a look at the latest long-range charts as well. But I'll leave you with that for now, whatever you're doing. Have a great day. Don't forget, you can subscribe to us on our YouTube channel and get all notifications of when our videos are updated, or you can see them through weatherweb.net. But whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks again for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.